What's up, guys? Super exciting news. Finally, PUBG is putting in a revive system. And we're going to go through some notes right now. Check it out. I've known about this for a bit now, but I'm only now allowed to talk about it and show you guys why I'm so excited and why I think this system is really going to work and really going to bring a lot of people back to PUBG and, keep a lot of the players that are currently playing it, continue to play it. So don't mind the little notepad patch notes here, but this is the notes that I got originally. So we're going to go through them really quickly. The system's called Recall. Pretty simple. Get recalled. Blue chip registered successfully, boarding the plane in a few seconds. Introducing the new recall system designed to alleviate the sense of frustration felt upon death during a team play. Fire the blue chip from the death box of a defeated ally and help your teammate rejoin the match. So right off the bat, it's very similar to the Apex. Not quite like, kind of a mix between Apex and Call of Duty, I would say. So the blue chip. Blue chip is a special chip containing a player's biometric signature. You can obtain a blue chip from any player's death box. Selected blue chips can be found in your inventory. Each blue chip has a weight of 5. I don't know what that is equivalent to, but it doesn't seem like much. On PC, there's going to be an added slot above or below the helmet slot, and on console below the shoe slot. It is not possible to unequip your own blue chip. Blue chip tower. Register blue chips at blue chip towers scattered throughout the map to recall your teammates. These towers randomly spawn every match with their locations marked on them. I really like this idea of it all being randomized. An interact button appears when approaching a blue chip tower when you are holding at least one blue chip in your inventory. Multiple teammates' blue chips can be registered concurrently. Enemy blue chips cannot be registered. Pretty simple stuff. If the player you're trying to recall leaves the match, of course, corresponding text will be displayed. You are unable to activate the blue chip tower when holding a drone tablet. Activate a blue chip tower takes about 10 seconds, so that's about the same. It's about the same as a res, just over a res. A loud noise is produced during the activation process. Activation is canceled if you move, get knocked, and/or eliminated, or press the cancel. After successful registration, the same blue chip tower becomes unusable for a specific duration. Be interesting to see how long the duration is. I don't think it says. Probably tinker with that a bit. Successful registered blue chips will recall the appropriate teammates in the next phase. So it's a bit like Apex, a bit like Call of Duty, and a bit like PUBG. It's its own spin. So it doesn't recall them immediately, but in the next phase, which is pretty reasonable, I think. Blue chip towers display 4 light states: red in use, yellow temporarily unavailable, blue ready for use, gray unusable. Next, we have a blue chip transmitter. So this basically is the same thing as a tower, except it seems like it's an item that you can pick up instead. Recall teammates anywhere, anytime using the world spawn item blue chip transmitter. Wait 5. Once you have acquired the blue chip transmitter, locate in your inventory and click on it to activate. When blue chips are in your possession, a confirmed list appears. Confirmation list appears. Multiple teammates' blue chips can be registered concurrently. Enemy blue chips cannot be registered. If the player you're trying to recall leaves the match, yada yada yada, same as before. 10-second activation period, big noise, canceled. So it seems very similar. The blue chip transmitter is a consumable item is removed from the inventory after use. The blue chip transmitter cannot be used while obviously knocked in a vehicle or swimming. Using the blue chip transmitter while prone or crouch will automatically cause you to stand up. So pretty simple. So right off the bat, we have 2 different ways you can get back into the. You got the random towers, the blue chip towers, and then we have this consumable item, which is blue chip transmitter. So pretty similar. Like I said, it's a bit of a mix of Apex, Call of Duty, and with PUBG's own kind of spin on it. Recall process. Players will be recalled to the match after their blue chips are successfully registered via blue chip towers or blue chip transmitters. Once recalled, players can re-enter the battlegrounds by parachuting from a recall plane, which flies once at the start of each phase. Recall players will not possess any weapons or equipment. Health boosts down but not out stack, and items will be reset. New blue chip is equipped. So basically you just respawning, like literally respawning with nothing, almost like, it's at the beginning of the game. If the last remaining teammate is eliminated before the player is set to rejoins the match boards the plane, the recall will be canceled, resulting in a match defeat. More info. Recall is impossible. I mean, most of this stuff is pretty, self-explanatory. Recall is impossible if the entire team is eliminated. Blue chip tower and transmitter can be utilized in an unlimited number of times. However, due to restriction of the boarding plane, only once from, however, due to the restriction of the boarding, the recall plane only once phases 2 to 7. Each player can be called up to a maximum of 6 times. Recall system will be disabled from phase 7 on. Pretty reasonable. The recall plane will not fly. Only players with blue chip successfully registered up until phase 6 will rejoin the match at the beginning of phase 7. Recall system applies to normal matches, custom matches, and casual mode. So that's kind of important. A lot of people were, well, we don't want it in ranked. Well, you're not going to get it in ranked. Normal matches. It is not available in custom match esports. This feature is available on Erangel, Miramar, and Destin. So it looks like they're trying it on the big maps first. And, well, I guess those are all the big maps. The only other ones are Tago, and Tago has its own respawn, gulag, whatever you want to call it, and same with Vikendi. On Destin, the blue chip detector can now detect not only players but blue chips. Interesting. The detector identifies blue chips in death boxes lying on the ground or stored in vehicle and trunk. What? That's actually kind of crazy. Detected blue chips will be displayed with icons identical to those used for detected player. Interesting. Bit of developer comments. With our last update, we're introducing a unique feature that not only adds a layer of enjoyment to the standard battle royale mode, but also encourages a variety of strategic plays for an enriched experience on the battlegrounds. The new recall system presents several key differences from the existing comeback BR mechanic. It demands cooperation and effort from surviving team members rather than just the fallen player. It is available until the mid to late game phases and enables enables play that contests enemies players from attempting to use the recall system. You can tell I didn't write this, but there are some mistakes in it. While the system offers numerous advantages, it also comes with several challenges. Recovering the blue chips from falling teammates, finding designated blue chip towers scattered across the maps using blue chip transmitters without being detected by nearby foes, and being more exposed to enemy attention during your descent from the recall. We believe the benefits of the recall are significant in the battle royale setting, so we've designated the system to reward players who can overcome these challenges. Designed the system to reward players who can overcome these challenges. Our intention is to allow even less experienced players to occasionally utilize the system depending on their luck. The new recall system is particularly helpful for novices who may struggle with combat in the comeback BR, and it emphasizes the importance of surviving team members' roles in facilitating a successful recall. But why limit it to Erangel, Miramar, and Destin? Smaller maps have shorter play times, making it faster to start a new game upon death. We've decided to add recall system exclusively to maps without the existing comeback BR. Makes sense? There's no cap to the number of recalls as long as you can retrieve the blue chips and successfully register them. Your teammates can be recalled the match multiple times. However, given various factors such as the quantity and location of the blue chip towers and transmitters and their specific usage conditions, we anticipate that players will not be able to excessively recall their allies with ease. So going on over all of this, personally, I think it's going to bring a lot of the old players back. I think a lot of people that kind of gave up on PUBG might come and give it a try again. And it is a feature that a lot of streamers, PC and console alike, have requested for a very long time. You know, it's a reason why a lot of people don't like playing squads with other streamers and stuff, because you know you guys all have to back out when somebody dies, etc., and it kind of sucks. So hopefully, this is a big win, I think personally, and hopefully it's implemented like this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you know, this is something that you asked for, and you know, maybe you have some other suggestions. Who knows? Maybe PUBG will listen. And appreciate you guys checking out the video. Be sure to hit the thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys later. Guys, a free way to support me and my content is to head over to accounts.crafton.com. You're going to link your PUBG account, head to the Creator Appreciation Program, scroll down and find my name. And basically any purchases that you'll make on PUBG, we get a small commission for. Takes 2 seconds to do. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.